LoreWarrior Online, DAI-01 Daikyu. Overview. During the clan invasion, the DCMS faced a more mobile enemy whose firepower and heat dispersal capabilities far surpassed their own. The High Command made plans to produce a new, more maneuverable fire support mech to supplement or replace the aging Archer and others of its kind. Luthien Armorworks proposed a revolutionary design, centering on the new Ultra Autocannon. The designers named it after Daikyu, the ancient Japanese longbow. Capabilities. The Daikyu provides long-range fire support to medium mech units. It's equipped with a Magna 350XL engine, giving the mech greater maneuverability than others in its class. It mounts two Imperator Ultra AC-5 autocannons, the right torso is fitted with case, protecting the pilot from ammunition explosion, and supplementing the autocannon is a Lord's Light 2 extended range PPC mounted in the left arm. Secondary weapon systems include the Longfire 5 LRM-5 rack and a diverse optics Type 20 medium laser. Deployment. The Daikyu, along with other new high-tech designs, was originally deployed to relieve the DCMS of its reliance on Comstar mechs, acquired since the Fourth Succession War. Though initially sent only to units on Luthien, Luthien Armorworks ramped up production to begin supplying other units during Operation Bulldog. While the new Daikyu now serves in most Combine Line regiments, newer designs such as the Nodachi and Ninjato are beginning to take its place in such prestigious units such as the Genyosha and Ryuken. Luthien Armorworks is working to reverse this trend. Variants. Two variants have entered production since the Daikyu's initial deployment. The DAI-02 appeared soon after the end of Operation Bulldog and directly addressed many of the faults noted by its pilots, especially the lack of firepower in the ungainly autocannon and the non-existent jump capability. Luthien Armorworks traded the pair of Ultra AC-5s for twin Streak 6 launchers and the LRM-5 a medium laser for two extended range medium lasers. It also added jump jets and a C-3 Slave. These changes made the DAI-02 one of the Combine's deadliest heavy mechs. The second variant is now finally reaching field command, prompted not by battlefield intel but by competition. Luthien Armorworks created the 03 model to grab back market share from Cosby Battlemech Research, whose Nodachi capitalized on a demon mask look and sword, playing to the samurai mindset. Along with Independence Weaponry's Ninjato and the Shugenja, these designs all threaten to sideline the older Daikyu. To offset this, the state-of-the-art DAI-03 incorporates the new light engine and the almost ubiquitous C-3 Slave unit. Acknowledging the growing popularity of the medium-range missile system amongst Combine Macquaries, this variant trades the paired Ultra AC and LRM-5 launcher for an MRM-20 rack, while upgrading the medium laser to an extended range version. The designers also added mask, 14 double heatsinks, and ferrofibrous armor. Notable Macquaries. Chui Arno Mbeki. A member of Shigeru's assault company, 4th Battalion of the 2nd Sword of Light, Chui Mbeki is one of the few warriors to survive the debacle on Kellyan Wolds on the world of Haina in the first wave of Operation Bulldog. There he developed a hatred of Joe Gibbs, who also survived, for what he termed gross misconduct unbecoming of a samurai of the Draconis Combine. Though both warriors went on to serve with distinction during the Ghost Bear Combine War and have advanced within the 4th Battalion, their mutual hatred has flared so high that they have fought two separate honour duels to settle their differences. The first was a hand-to-hand struggle, while the second involved combat between Mbeki's Daikyu and Gibbs's Nodachi. That fight settled little, but Cosby Battlemech Research picked up on the media attention paid to warriors in such a famed unit fighting duels, and is using it to grab market share from Luthien Armorworks' Daikyu. Luthien Armorworks promptly mounted a competing ad campaign and produced its most recent Daikyu variant. The company sent the first 03 model to Chui Arno Mbeki as a gift for his stalwart support of the Combine and the samurai tradition. The Daikyu. No, you know what? The new art, it's okay. I don't mind it. It looks vaguely familiar to another battle mech, though. It's one that has an axe on it. I think it's an assault mech that has an axe on the arm. The sort of head assembly and the chest assembly looks very similar to that. I think it begins with a B, the name. I forget the name of it now. Someone in the comments will get it, and thank you for posting it in the comments. But up to the stats. The Daikyu is a 70-ton Luthien DAI chassis, power plant Magna 350XL, cruise speed 54, max speed 86 kph with no jump jet, no jump capacity. Armour provided by Star Shield A with case. Armaments 1 Lord's Light, 2 ERPPC, 2 Imperator Ultra AC5s, 1 Longfire, 5 LRM5, 1 Diverse Optics Type 20 medium laser. Manufactured by Luthien Armorworks, primary factory on Luthien. Communication system is the Cypher Security Plus, and the targeting and tracking system is Matabushi Sentinel. Yes. Yeah, not a bad looking mech. I like the Dual Ultra 5 kind of setup. It's an interesting build. Certainly a popular thing in games like Macquaries Online where people love the ballistic spam. Yeah, this thing's not bad. 70-tonner. Decent amount of firepower in my opinion. It's got a Walker 5, run of 8, which is pretty decent for a 70-tonner speed-wise. 22 heat dissipation, again thanks to 11 double heat sinks built in. 27 armor on the CT, 10 on the rear, 20 on the right and left torso, 8 on the rear, and 19 on the arms, 26 on the legs, with pretty decent armor value overall, 192 armor factor. So roughly works out about 12 tons of armor on a 70-ton machine, which isn't too bad. You know, the Ultra's in there. And it's got about 40 shots of ammo, so 2 tons of ammo split between both of the Ultras, and then a single ton of ammo for the LRM, which is more than enough since it's an LRM5 anyway. It's not a bad looking mech. I don't mind it, the Daikyu. This was at the period where they started to introduce more kind of themed names for both the Draconis Combine and the Capellan Confederation, because clearly their influences are very Japanese and very Chinese, and they were running around with mechs that obviously had a lot of Western names. Didn't really make sense, so then they started to add in a lot more mechs that had, you know, names that fit there. So you've got like the Lao Hu, Shen, Menchen, and Duangong and stuff like that. Whereas obviously in the Kiritan side of it, you got Daikyu and the Daimyo and Shugenja and all that kind of stuff. So it was nice to start seeing that. And I think Steiner ended up getting some later on, Hauptmann, that kind of thing. I think the Liga, Free Worlds League, are one of the few that I don't think actually get any kind of culturally themed kind of names for any mechs. I don't think that ever happened. Maybe it did later on. I need to check. But anyway. Have a good week, everybody. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.